think it was for me, especially because when I was young, I was pretty depressed kid. We moved out here from Nova Scotia, and I didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And my father was in Nova Scotia, and my father and my mother split up when I was young.
Yep.
And I wanted to stay there with him, but he didn't want me there. So, and I didn't get a choice in the matter. So I
Mm-hmm.
felt like I was dragged out here.
Mm.
And then everything that I was doing there wasn't cool here. Because I had a piercing there, and I had a mohawk there, and
Yeah, you came to Bible Belt,
yeah,
Alberta.
I was a pretty cool kid where I lived.
Yeah.
And then when I came out here, I was hated for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
My teachers were making bets on how long it would be before I took out my piercings and cut my hair, my
Really?
mohawk. Yeah, like my teacher, my only good teacher told me that later in life
Hmm.
that they were like, yeah, this isn't gonna last. This kid's gonna get bullied and whatever. And I did. In fact, I did take out my piercings for about a year.
Hmm.
I gave up. I just wanted to exist.
Yeah.
And then there was a day when I was talking to a girl I liked, and this kid came by and spit on me. He just spit at me. And I'd had enough because I'd been being bullied quite a bit. And for a while, it'd become like I was just the kid you could just bully,
Yeah.
right? You just pick on me, whatever.
Well, you were the odd man out.
Right. And so I got, all at once I lost my shit. And
Yeah.
I stood up and I pushed this guy into a locker,
Yeah.
And I didn't really know how to fight that well at all.
Well,
But
kids don't.
I was like, you know what? I've had enough.
Yeah.
So I said, after school today, we're going to fight kind of thing.
Yeah.
All the guys in the school followed us somewhere behind the school.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this scuffle
Mm-hmm.
where I knocked him over and got on top of him, was punching him in the face, and another guy pulled me off of him, and then I knocked him down again, and I'm punching him in the face. And I basically just kept fighting with this guy till I was at energy, and he never really got a swing on me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like he or I weren't really fighting well. It was just like
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
very angry,
Yeah.
and I was a pretty big kid.
You had more effort to give.
But at the time, like after we were done, we shook hands,
Yeah.
and then no one ever picked on me again.
Yeah.
Like it was after that moment I went to school, and everybody was kind of like, "Hey, that guy can take care of himself," I'm not saying kids should do this, but
Yeah.
for me that was a turning point where, from that time on, when I was 14 or 15 then,
Yeah.
I never gave it up again.
Hmm.
Like I got all my piercings back in, and I started growing out another mohawk, and I even became kind of a protector for other kids who were different. Like
Mhm.
I stood up for other kids that were stranger, and I kind of got more and more into that, and I got more piercings than I did before, and
Yeah.
I started doing crazy makeup and the trench coats and all kinds of, like I got really way more invested in being different then.
So you felt like you had some freedom to start being more yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt like no one was ever going to make that an issue for me again.
Yeah. You
Right.
set a precedent.
Yeah.